Holy fuck, what a beautiful day it is. Face to the screen, slaves. Got a project for Saturday. As you can see, there's a couple tires that are still on rims, and there's a tire that's not on a rim, so you can do the math on that one. I got two tires, one of them is just still on the back of the truck. This one you can see here, it's kind of maybe not the best lighting, but it's got a pretty bad wrinkle in it from sitting flat for so long because I'm an idiot and I let it sit there for too long. It has a little pinhole somewhere in the sidewall. I was thinking about trying to just get it to seal enough of a bead. Like I had to take the tire off, like this one is, the beads popped off. So I was able to try to hit that with a wire wheel and stuff and try to get it cleaned up enough to seal enough of a bead that I could find the little pinhole leak. But it's just stupid to do that because, I mean, I was going to try to patch it from the inside. I know they don't recommend that and everything else, but I figured it would probably work, except for this thing has this big flat spot in it now. These tires are getting hard to find, and Firestone had a couple, so I went and bought them. They were only 58 bucks each, and since I'm mounting them myself, I saved a bit of money there, probably about 50 bucks for the mounting and balancing and valve stems and all that crap. Shop fees, environmental fees. Here's a handy tip for you slaves. This one's gotten me out of a couple jams before. If you can see these 4 digits, they are 2621. So this tire was manufactured and pooped out of the factory on the 26th week of 2021. Now, the sticky bit is when you go to a tire shop and have them replace your tires, if they mount the tires for you, this stamp is only on one side. So they'll put it on the inside where you can't see it easily. You have to get underneath the car and actually look for it because they don't want you to know that they just put a 6-month-old tire on your car that's already been sitting in their warehouse for 6 months or longer. Now, this is a rare tire, harder to find now. The 14-inch rims are hard to find. I'm glad they even had 2 of them, and they're about 6 months old because this is the 4th week of 2022. So we've got about 30 weeks between now and when this tire was made, and I'm happy with that. Like I said, at least they had one. And the shame is, these had good tread on them when I let it park for too long, and just, it sucks. I'm an idiot. I got some weights somewhere, I gotta find them. I'm not even really that worried about balancing these things right now, because it's really just to try to keep the tires, or the car up out of the dirt. You know, I just want tires that hold air and keeps the car up out of the dirt. Spent a couple $100 today, because I gotta take these things off the rims, sand this down really well, and clean it up. And I got some Rust-Oleum stuff, some rust reformer, some matte finish paint to go on the inside because I don't really care what it looks like. It's just going to be on the inside. And I actually want it to be matte because it might help seal a bead better, like the extra shiny stuff. At least that's what the person at the paint store said was a good idea, and I agreed. I got a little steel wool primer. Filler primer, especially. It should fill in any of the pits and stuff where the rust has done damage. And this is for my dog because he's got the little steps that go up into the bed, and it will help him climb up the stairs better because he's getting old. Poor guy. So it's a 4-inch strip of the safety tread shit you put down on steps and stuff. And this is just for fun. I'm going to burn that sometime. It makes a nice little camp stove fire. You can cook on it. It's great. We got hurricane season coming up in about 6 months, so I might still have some of this left by then. I like to cook on it in general. I mean, because I have electric stove and I hate electric. Gas is way better. It burns like a little portable gas stove. Maybe I'll make a video how I make those things one time. I saw a video on YouTube myself about it. That's how I learned about it. So if you search for camp stove or alcohol burning stove, you'll find that. It's just basically take the bottom of 2 cans and cut them and make a clamshell, put them together and have like holes poked in it for the burner and holes in the middle poked in the bottom of the can. It's actually going to be the top of the burner. And you throw a coin over that once it gets burning enough, because it heats up the alcohol inside, and then as the alcohol gets hot enough, it evaporates out the other holes that are meant to be the burner. So like the holes in the middle are a starter, and then you cover that up after it gets burning, so it only burns out the